An 11-year-old boy, a trusted caregiver, and a crime that shocked a nation. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most disturbing child murder cases in recent American history, a story of deception, betrayal, and a nationwide manhunt that crossed state lines. This is the disappearance, murder, and tragic aftermath of Gannon Stauch. January 27, 2020, in Colorado Springs, Colorado, 11-year-old Gannon Stauch was reported missing by the last person anyone expected, his stepmother, Letitia Stauch. What began as an ordinary missing persons report would escalate into one of the most horrific child murder investigations in recent memory. At around 7 p.m., Letitia told authorities that Gannon had left home between 3:15 and 4 p.m. to visit a friend and never returned. At first, law enforcement classified it as a possible runaway, but within days that status changed, and so did the focus of the investigation. Neighbors later came forward saying surveillance footage showed Letitia driving away with Gannon that morning and returning alone. Law enforcement took notice. As days passed without any sign of Gannon, more clues emerged, and they all pointed in one disturbing direction. Blood evidence found in the family garage, records showing Letitia's phone movement inconsistent with her statements, debris and blood traces leading investigators to suspect foul play. Then came the breakthrough. Authorities obtained a warrant for Letitia's arrest, not for kidnapping, but for murder. March 17, 2020, nearly 2 months after the initial disappearance, a maintenance worker on the Escambia Bay Bridge in Pace, Florida, over 1,300 miles from Colorado Springs, made a grisly discovery: a suitcase washed ashore containing human remains. The body was soon confirmed to be that of Gannon Stauch. The boy had suffered multiple stab wounds, blunt force trauma, and a fatal shotgun. Letitia Stauch was arrested less than a week before the suitcase was found in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and extradited back to Colorado. Prosecutors charged her with first-degree murder of a child by a person in a position of trust, child abuse resulting in death, tampering with a deceased human body, tampering with physical evidence. At trial, the defense argued that Letitia suffered a psychotic break and claimed dissociative identity disorder, but prosecutors dismantled that theory, showing that she meticulously tried to cover her tracks and mislead investigators. Daughter testifies she felt manipulated by her mother. Expert testimony contradicts insanity defense. Forensic teams recount the staggering violence of the crime. Narrator: the jury deliberated for hours before delivering a verdict. On May 8, 2023, Letitia Stauch was found guilty on all counts. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus additional years for every charge she faced, the maximum punishment under Colorado law. What drives a stepmother to commit such an unspeakable act? Prosecutors suggested deep resentment, compounded with long-term psychological issues, forged a deadly combination. Evidence showed that Letitia searched online for ways to leave her stepson and researched relocation plans before the murder. Tragedies like Gannon's force us to confront difficult questions about trust, the role of caregivers, and the importance of vigilance in protecting vulnerable children. If you found this video informative, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon. It helps bring more detailed and respectful true crime storytelling to this community. Comment below, what part of this investigation shocked you the most? We read every comment.